The Door Part 2.
Yeah,
No!
we shall see.
No.
Depends on how bad you roll, but I don't think that it's going to be too bad. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 108 of Shattered Earth. In the last episode, you guys finally got past the door, and then found another door, another trapped door, and then entered into what can only be described as a hidden laboratory filled with acrid green liquid and decaying bodies that sometimes would come alive and try and kill you. You fought some necromantic constructs and zombies in the basement of the castle. Claimed some measure of loot from chests down there, and then find yourselves in a triangular shaped room with a hallway to your south, a door to your north, and another door to the northeast.
I mean, It's a triangular room. Is there a door on it in every wall?
There's a passageway in every wall. The southern passage is an open passage that leads back where you came from when you first entered down here.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, well, unless we're just in a huge hurry for time, I've still got these unidentified potions, and I could ritual cast Identify on one of them. So,
We're exploring the palace, right? We're not really on any kind of mission right now. We're exploring the palace, basically.
kind of, trying to figure out the mystery of what's down here, but nothing seems especially urgent at the moment that we can see.
I mean, I feel like, if we explore this space, this palace, and we get done with the exploration, then we know we've covered it, and we can, if we ever came back, we don't, like there's no mission that we're on where we're searching after clues. We're just kind of going through the palace.
No, you saw a locked door and you couldn't abide it, and now you find yourself in this
and so we're okay.
Strange dungeon full of coralized zombies and blood knights and stuff.
Okay, and we're in a triangular room.
You're in a triangular shaped room, yes.
I mean, I think it'd probably be wise to know what the potions are before we move on. If they can help us or not. Or
uncertain potions make me nervous. At least these aren't bright pink, because my experience with bright pink in the past has been you probably shouldn't drink that. But that's what I've personally seen. So
I'm all right with it. I can always pray for 10 minutes.
Yeah. All right. I guess first up, I will. You know what? I'll try the slightly yellow luminescent potion. So I'll spend the 10 minutes to ritual cast Identify on that one.
Okay. Let's see. Is anyone doing anything else while he's doing that in 10 minutes?
I'm just going to pray. Nothing specific.
Pray for no more
communing,
zombies.
praying.
I'm just going to keep a lookout.
Okay. So that potion is a potion of radiant resistance.
Never know when that could come in handy.
Yeah. Drink it, gain resistance to radiant damage for an hour.
So that makes sense that it would be down here. Whatever foul experiments are happening, they're probably with nefarious purpose.
Right. Well,
I'm glad we have it, not somebody else, because all I do is radiant damage.
Good point. Okay.
A lot of what you do is radiant damage. You do.
Not everything.
You do have fireball.
I do have fireball.
Yeah. The solution to many problems.
Yes, almost every problem.
Okay.
Although I'm not an evocation, so if I cast fireball, I think I need to be really careful.
Yes.
Yep. you don't have
Spell
what is it?
sculpt.
Sculpt spells. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, none of us do. So I picked War Magic, which is it's got its uses. So
I hit stuff with stick.
well, really well. That don't sell yourself short. You hit stuff with axe, which is like stick but sharper.
Listen, everything is just a stick with flavor.
Stick plus.
Very, very true.
Dick plus.
Okay. And there it is. And I guess not particularly exciting, but I guess next up I will try to do the same thing. Take another 10 minutes on the Deep Crimson one, just as okay.
Okay.
I have no idea what it could be, but red potions sometimes heal you, so let's see if this one does something like that or something wildly different.
Okay. Selro, make me a perception check.
Well, that's a good idea. While I'm sitting around doing stuff.
What is that?
That's a 12.
12. Okay. Cool. I'll keep that in mind. That potion, with the end of your ritual casting, that potion is an elixir of health.
Okay.
Which does something I don't remember.
Okay, so it is an elixir. It is a health potion.
Being healthy. So okay. All right.
So we'll speak up and be like, guys, we're in the middle of an enemy territory. Is this really the time?
You know what? Maybe the barbarian has a point. All right, let's pick one of the doors. I guess maybe the one to the.
Apologies for being late.
Hey,
We thought you were
Yeah, no
at work.
Was off today. Just I got family stuff that lasted longer than I thought it was, and by the time I realized the time, I was like, "Oh fuck!"
But we didn't do too much. You identified 2 potions, basically.
Yeah.
and I guess we'll just leave the last one be for right now and find out what that might be at some other point.
Sure.
But let's go with one of the doors. Maybe there's a northeastern door. Is that right?
There's a northeastern door on one of the walls of the triangle, and then there's one door at the northern point of the triangle. There's a southern door that leads back where you came from, and then there's a door to the northwest that you came from into this room in the first place.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm okay with checking out the one to the northeast. Sound good? I'm gonna get up close on it and see if it has anything particularly dangerous looking about it. So
Okay. Make me an investigation check.
investigation. Yeah. Cool.
This is the northeastern door. So we're facing 3 other doors.
Yep.
Well,
Oh, I'd
And
say
if
you got it.
More than 10, that's for something else. So
yeah. There's a total of 4 doors in this room. 2 of
Yeah,
them
okay.
you know where they go.
yep, 27 investigation.
Sure. I don't even know why I ask anymore. Yeah, plus 12 to
It's
me.
just
Yeah, so no discernible traps on this door. You can go ahead and give me a sleight of hand if you want to try and unlock it, because it is locked.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, only a 15, so.
It's still enough. Just not okay.
Why is it red?
It's
Why
you
is
roll the
that when
natural
you-
one.
Yep.
He did.
When you roll the lowest possible number
14.
on one of the dice.
Oh Lord. Okay, got it. Okay, well, okay, got it.
Because
Even with a
sneaky-
natural one, it's enough to open any medium lock or lower.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you basically just turned the knob and it worked.
Yeah, it took you a second to figure out how to use your thieves' tools on a door that was meant to be locked underwater. The different elvish locking mechanism from 1,000 years ago.
Mhm.
But you managed to get it, and you managed to unlock it. You push open the door, and it doesn't open all the way. Like there's something blocking the door opening entirely on the other side. But there's enough room for you to squeeze through, and if you look on the other side of it, you can see that there is a pile of rubble from the ceiling that has collapsed somewhere else in the castle. Over time, this place has deteriorated. Certain structural integrities have been compromised in certain locations. Further down the hallway, you can see that it's basically a mirror of the previous hallway that you used to enter the triangular room in the first place.
Ooh.
And it curves around the corner to the right a little bit.
Okay.
Well, that seems like it might meet up with where we've already been, if I'm looking at it correct. I guess I could go back and try the north door, unless we want to just try exploring this way. Anybody have any preference? There's rubble through here, so it might be a little unstable if we go further this part.
Well, why don't we try and open all the doors and just see what we can see and then choose?
Sounds good. I will go over here and do that. I'm also gonna do this while I am doing things. So, because oh wow, that's terrible.
Goodness.
I think you still have
But yeah.
pass without up, right?
Yeah, that should still. It hasn't been an hour yet, so it should still be. Yeah.
So
Yay, push it out.
still,
So
20 on a natural one is still insane. Okay.
yeah,
So the northernmost door is similar to the ones you had trouble getting through upstairs. It's an ornately designed metal door with no discernible handle.
well, in that case, I may take the time to unless somebody has it prepared to cast right away, I may attempt to take 10 minutes and detect magic here because yeah, I'm a little leery of doors, with especially ones that might have more than one spell on them. That hurt. I'm gonna remember that for a while. So yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know if you do have pass without up, because you just spent 20 minutes doing ritual casting.
Yep.
So I think that's probably gone.
Okay.
I have detect magic, but I don't have it prepared, so
Yeah.
I don't know if it's even available to me right now.
Wow.
It would not be, no.
Let me toggle it off real quick. So
When it comes to clerics in ritual casting, you have to have the spell prepared to ritual cast it. Wizards are the exception. They can do it right from their spellbook so long as they have their spellbook with them.
Okay.
Yep. Because it's all recipes, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Does anyone want to do anything in the 10 minutes it's going to take him to detect magic?
I'm going to keep watch.
Perception is always useful. Yes, listening. Okie dokie.
Does Fuego have shadow blend on, or no?
Yeah.
Let me check. No.
Okay, good enough. Anyone want to go down the northeastern hallway a little bit while he's doing 10-minute ritual cast? Or you're all going to just camp in the triangle for another 10 minutes?
Wait, did we come from the southern door?
No. You
We
came
from the
from
northwestern
the northwestern door. You know the southern passageway. It's not really a door. It's just a hallway. The southern hallway leads back to where you came from. You can see down that hallway.
So potentially new places are north and northeast. So
northeast, northwest, and north.
Yep. And then southern hallway.
mm-hmm.
The northernmost door is the one at the tip of the triangle. The one that you haven't opened yet. The one that has no discernible handle.
Right, that's the good one. That's the one we want.
Which one had the guards posted outside?
The triangular room had 2 guards posted inside of it.
Oh, okay.
Just generally.
Yeah.
Yeah, blood warriors or blood knights. Sorry.
We've been through the northwest door already?
You've opened it. You have not been through it yet. Oh wait, no, the northwest door. Yes, you have been. You came from there to get to the triangle room.
We came from there to get to the triangle room, and then the southern door we haven't been through.
The southern hallway. You've not been down the southern hallway, but you know where it goes. It goes back to the beginning.
It goes back to the beginning. Okay. Well, it sounds like what we want is northeast or north.
Mm-hmm. And given that north is more secure,
Yeah, that's the one.
Interesting.
Yeah, I would agree.
So 10 minutes later, detect magic is up. The northernmost door does have, I believe it's. Let me double check and make sure. Abjuration magic. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure it's abjuration, but I could be wrong.
Okay, yeah. Just one abjuration spell.
Yes, correct. It does have. It has. Well, it has a strong aura of abjuration.
Okay. So, given which way the north door is pointing, I would probably. Let's see. If I'm all right, what are the dimensions of the room here? Sorry. About.
Well, from the tip of the triangle to the southern hallway is 35 feet, and then the width of the base of the triangle is 55 feet.
Big, pretty big room.
Okay, so kind of a. Okay.
It's a big room.
It's a fairly large room. It's fairly large.
And the Blood Knights were in this room, so they were clearly guarding the northern door, it seems. Because the others seem to be just passages.
Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to do a thing here. I'm going to take one of the little pieces of rubble from that pile that's around the corner in the northeast door. So if there's just a little small chunk, just like a little, a pebble or a rock that's a bit bigger than that, I'm going to take that, and I am going to kind of stay off to the side, so closer to the what am I trying to say? northwest door. So trying to make sure that if there's anything on this door that I'm not directly in harm's way, I'm kind of gonna suggest to the rest of the party that they might want to stay directly out of a direct line south of the door as well.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to cast Mage Hand, and use the Mage Hand to just sort of take the little rock and just kind of tap it on the door, just to see what happens this time. Because last time I tapped a door in person, it was too cool for me. So
Okay.
just see if it does anything when I do that. So
So you watch him essentially, use the force to move this rock across the room and tap it against the door.
tap.
Let's see. When the rock taps onto the door, other than the sound it makes as it echoes off the walls, nothing happens visibly. There's no explosions of magic or cones of cold or anything like that pop out.
Okay.
With your detect magic, you do see that when you tap the rock against the door, part of the magic of the door shifts and changes in a certain way.
Uh-oh. Wonder what that is. Well, I guess I could just try doing the same thing, tapping it again and seeing if it shifts back to how it was or shifts to a new way.
What do you mean shifts?
The magic on the door changed a little bit when I
Okay.
tapped it with a pebble. So if I tap it with a pebble again, does it shift back to how it was before the initial tap, or does it shift a third way, basically?
It shifts in the same way. Make me an Arcana check.
Okay. We'll see.
So on a 23, you interacting with this door is causing part of the spell that's on it to activate.
Uh-oh.
Looking at the way that it's activating, you're fairly certain that whatever is going on, there is part of the components of the spell on this door that is alerting something to it being interacted with. The part of the spells on this door is an alarm spell, a silent alarm spell that is triggering each time you touch it.
That's no good. Okay. Well, now that I know that, I am going to have the party gather close, and I am going to spend a spell slot on Pass Without Trace, because that just seems like a good thing to have up now while we're doing your sneakier stuff. That'll actually use up my last second level spell slot, but that's okay.
So, upon realizing this, Detect Magic fades away in favor of the Silent Traversal Pass Without Trace spell, one that you've seen him cast before when you first entered down in this place.
Wait, Detect Magic is a concentration spell?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, Detect Magic is concentration.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's too bad. All right. Well. I'd rather be hard to find than know everything about this thing that I have some sense of. So, all right, that works. And got Pass Without Trace up. I hope everybody was close enough that it hit them. So I motion them in. So here's open. All right, and that being the case, I could, I guess, turn to Hieronymus and say, well. This may have arcane lock on it like the last one. I don't know. If you want to try giving it a shot, okay, because I don't have much in the way of magic power. I mean, I got the last time, but that was mostly luck. So if you want to give it a try, great. If that doesn't work, I'll give it a shot. But I think you have a much better chance than I do of getting this open, and maybe before whoever it is that is noticing what we're doing with it comes back to see what's going on. So
I'm willing to give it a try. I have.
Okay.
I may have. I may be able to neutralize the magic that's on this door. We won't know until I try. I'm trying to remember how I cast it last time. Whether did I cast it +1 level or not? I don't remember. I don't think I did.
I think
You know
did
that
it
the
at-
magic on these doors is too strong for you to immediately overcome with the spell. You have to put some effort into it to make sure that the spell dissipates, which means that no matter what spell you cast it at, you're going to need to make a check to see if you overcome it.
Yeah, but the higher I cast, the better a chance I have, right?
No. Not in this instance.
Oh, so I can just cast it.
You can cast it at whatever level you can, and it won't make any difference. The only difference it would make is if you tried to cast it at the same level or higher of the spell, but you don't have slots up to that level.
No, I have slot. Well, I have one. The reason, I have 1 3rd level slot left, but I have 3 4th level slots left. So if it doesn't make any difference, why don't I cast it at 4th level? Since that'll leave me with a 3rd level slot in case something else happens. Can I do that?
You could.
It might be a better use of slots, is what I'm saying. It might not give me a better chance, but it'll preserve a 3rd level slot for things like mass healing word, etc. that I might need.
Keep in mind that you can also cast any 3rd level spell you want to with a higher level slot if you have it.
Yeah, I would probably just use the 3rd level because some 3rd level spells will upcast, and
yeah. Okay, well,
do what you think is best. They're your slots.
I mean, well, my 3rd level spells that I have are good, but I only have 3 of them, so I think I am going to cast it at 4th level and burn one of the 4th level slots, even though, because I don't want to be out of 3rd level slots. There's too many good stuff in there. There's too much good stuff in there. I can't take a 4th level spell and cast it down, can I?
Yes, you can. That's what I was saying. You can take a 4th level slot and cast a 3rd level spell with it.
Oh, I see. Oh, well then, okay. Well, then we'll do 3rd level. All right, that's fine. We'll deplete the 3rd level, and I will. Well,
and in fact, a lot of spells actually get stronger if you use a higher level slot for them.
Yeah,
like Fireball
or healing spells. Fireball is a special case because it comes from the Morning Star. You can't upcast Fireball.
Yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Well, I will. I'll choose to stand maybe in the doorway, one of the 2 doorways, northeast or northwest. Let's say northwest doorway, to try and stay out of in case it fails. But I'll, since it's less than 120 feet, I'll go ahead and close my eyes and stretch out my hand and say a small prayer to Karako to help us get past this door safely.
Okay. Make me a wisdom check.
Okay.
Not a saving throw. Or check.
No. Let's click on the wisdom check. Oh my God, that's terrible.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that is not going to do it.
I am not wise enough. And that's like my go-to.
Yep.
That was a terrible roll.
Well, while he's doing that,
well,
I'm probably going to do this because knowing that something might be looking for us makes me nervous. So I am going to try to make myself small and think quiet thoughts while he's casting. So, well, I could I could try giving it a try. I do have a few slots left, and I can try doing a third level dispel magic. I've got it. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, my friends. I'm not able to.
That's
The
okay.
magic remains.
I'll see if I can do something about that, but it's gonna be a long shot. So okay, wisdom.
Wonder if I can cast guidance or something to help you with the roll.
I think that's only on skills,
Oh,
not on just regular.
Well, I don't know. New guidance might be different.
I thought the old one only worked on like skill rolls, but in any case,
This would
let's try.
would be an ability check. I don't know if that would matter, but
actually,
rolled
I
the
don't.
why
I
are you?
rolled the
Okay.
wrong.
I was gonna say, why are you rolling wisdom? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I'm a wizard, and I should have had the wisdom to know that I'm not that wise. So let's try intelligence. I think.
1d4
check.
to any ability check using chosen skill. So you could use guidance if you have it.
I could use guidance, and it's a cantrip.
Yep. Well, burn the spell slot. Did a 10. That probably didn't help in any meaningful way. So.
Would it? I mean, okay. Is it too late to use guidance now?
Well, it wouldn't matter.
No.
Nah, I probably wouldn't have done it anyway. So that was kind of a lousy roll. Yeah. Oh well. I'm somewhat intrigued to see what's behind this door, but I also know if we keep trying to get into it, that may invite trouble. There's probably already something that knows we've been messing with the door a little bit, so I'm okay with going through the northeast door just to go elsewhere. I mean, I don't like leaving a mystery unsolved, but I also know that something is aware that something is messing with its door. So I am fine with heading on down the northeast passage, but if it's okay, I'm gonna go first as stealthily as I can and just look around for obvious signs of danger as I go. So since there's already partially collapsed ceiling in here, I'm gonna be paying special attention to structural things in the hallway. So
okay.
All right.
Make me a new stealth check if you're gonna do that.
Yep.
Going to a different part of the dungeons here.
Yeah. Only got so many spell slots, and I already failed at it. So. All right.
Sure.
38.
I think 38 is probably fine.
Jesus.
I do a few things well. That is one of them.
Okay.
38.
There's not much of note down these hallways that you're going down. It's a very similar layout to the previous rooms that you've been in. There are a number of empty ceramic pots and the bones of decayed prisoners. There are a couple of the coral zombies that are stuck to the walls that you can very easily avoid with a 38.
Yeah.
And there is one locked door down here that is a seemingly a mundane lock that you can open if you want to with a sleight of hand check.
Okay. I will probably go up to the door and I guess do an investigation roll to see if there's any kind of traps on it before I do that, because you never know.
Sure.
Oh, ignore the 10. Sorry, that just...
22.
22.
You're fairly confident this is not a trapped door.
Okay. Well, let's sleight of hand it and see what happens or doesn't. So, 18.
Okay. 18 opens the door just fine. You slowly creak open the door and slip behind it, and you can see a kind of a small chamber to your right as you do so, up a flight of stairs. At the top of the flight of stairs, you can see what appears to be a like some kind of metal bowl or brazier atop a plinth.
Okay. All right. About how tall is it? Is it like higher than 3 feet or?
It's it would be about stomach height on a medium creature, so let's say 3 feet ish.
Yeah. So that's going to be basically even with the top of my head. So, okay. Well, if that's all I see of note at the top of the stairs, I might. You know what? It's interesting, so I may just check to see if there's anything obviously trap-like about the brazier or the plinth. So,
Okay. So you
looking.
walk up the stairs and kind of inspect the bowl a little bit closer. Go ahead. You did the investigation check. 22 is fine. The bowl, around the edges of the bowl, on the outside of it, there are runic hieroglyphs kind of carved into it. And inside the bowl, you can see there are a number of what is very likely old bloodstains that have dried or been drained or whatever. And there is a very small puddle of blood, of relatively fresh liquid blood at the bottom of the bowl as well. So this has clearly been in use for some time and somewhat recently as well.
Okay. Well,
Who was in this palace recently? The elves?
the elves were upstairs.
Yeah. So
What's
And
the
according to
one of the elves is doing some dark magic down here.
and also according to the guy in charge, no one's been in here since the breaking.
Yeah. So yeah.
none of his people. So we'll qualify that. So no one he knows. So
Yeah, so either he's lying or he didn't know about this. Not a big fan of either result.
okay. Well, the runes intrigue me enough that unless I can read whatever that language is, I might cast something that would help me read other languages. So yeah, I'll just do that. So all right, it is. Yeah, I'm just going to do this instead, so that way it's not. Sure. It's this one.
If you're doing comprehend languages, double check, make sure you don't want to lose concentration on stuff.
Oh, comprehend languages doesn't take concentration.
Okay, just wondering.
Yep, right there. See?
Cool.
That's the good news. The bad news is if I cast it, I'd have to ritual cast it, so that takes 10 minutes of me sitting here. I don't know if I'm in love with that idea, so I might actually do something else that is just faster. So it's just I'm going to do this, even though I don't like spending spell slots. I don't have to, but I'm going to do this. So I'm going to do this instead. So, wait, nope, that's only spoken. Never mind. So that's not useful. All right. You know what? Actually, while I'm, now that I've found what's here, I'd probably need to make new stealth rolls and go back and let the rest of the group know kind of what I found in the mystery runes. And I didn't see another way out other than were there other doors off the plinth room, or was that just kind of a dead end?
That was the only chamber off of the the initial, like behind the door. It's like doorway,
Okay.
small square room, and then up a flight of stairs to the brazier.
Okay. So, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna do another stealth roll and get back to the group. Kind of share info. They want me to. Yeah, we'll figure things out. But I'll try to be as quick as I can because I really don't want to stay in the triangle room longer than necessary. Now that something knows we've been poking at its door. So, yeah. Okay, doing that. Okay, 27. So,
Okay.
just sneak. Hopefully, past the whatever they're called, the coral skeletons. That's not right.
Sure. They're shatter
Coral
corpses.
zombies?
But, yeah.
Shadow.
Shatter corpses.
Okay, so you make it back to the triangular room with
Yep.
your companions in it. Inform them of
Yep.
the brazier down the hallway.
Yep.
Somewhat guarded by undead.
But not particularly. It's not like doesn't seem as big of a deal since it's just the shatter corpses. So do we? I mean, it's pretty much the only place we have left to go other than the north doorway that we haven't gotten through. So unless we want to try, we can't try dispelling the northern doorway again, right? So might as well just
Not
head
right
to the
now.
north.
You
Yeah.
can if you use higher level slots. You can.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, does that mean I can keep casting it over and over again?
As long as you have the ammo for it, you can keep casting it.
Because I got 3 more slots. I actually have 6 more slots if we want to keep going at it.
okay.
I would deplete all my bestowed magic,
what?
but I
Yeah, the not knowing what the runes say, I don't find the plinth with the brazier particularly compelling. So yeah, Hieronymus, if you want to try giving the door another try, great. And
can keep rolling.
yeah, sounds
I mean,
good.
it'll
And,
burn up my magic, but I mean, this is the only door, and we know we have to get
Can I
through it. So.
try? Can I try and open it?
The northern door?
Yeah.
Like the hard way?
Yep.
You trying to hit it, or you can try to like just push it open?
Oh,
Push it open.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
Okay.
could happen.
Ha!
Oh
Wow.
God! You broke your finger on the door.
Yeah. Shove as you might, you're unable to overcome the door.
Dang.
Oh well.
Wow.
You guys go on.
I can cast Dispel Magic another 6 times, and we could just see how close I get. But we could do
That's
that.
a lot of magic.
Well, assuming that I fail each time, but I made a bad roll the first time. Wisdom is my jam, so I doubt I'll have. I doubt
we
that I'll
don't
have.
particularly have other travel directions right now other than this and a dead end room with a bloody bowl in it. So
Can you describe the door again for me?
It's a very similar. It's a very similar make as the doors in the upstairs that you were having trouble getting through. It's a metal door. That has kind of this interesting, weird spiral pattern on it.
Okay. I would like to go back to some of the previous rooms because if I remember correctly, in one of them there was. I'm basically looking for like any kind of desk or any cabinet or anything where someone might stash documents or notes because it almost looks somewhat like a research lab.
There was no literature in the upstairs chamber from where you are. Not the immediate chamber, the chamber with the cauldron of acid in it. And the dungeon's rooms have been pretty barren except for bones and zombies thus far. Is there any other chamber you want to look in other than those?
What other chambers have we gone through, or these are other chambers we haven't checked yet before this one?
So you have not been. Even though you know where the destination is, you have not been down the southern hallway. You've also not been all the way down the passageways that go to the north east. There was a locked door, and then there was other hallways, but Lemuel did not go down the other hallways.
All right. Chance is gonna look at the group and say, let's come back to this. I feel like we might be, if this is a similar door to the first one, we might be able to find some type of clue to the actual passphrase instead of having to spend time and resources we may need for something else later.
Okay.
Where do you want to go?
Let's just do a sweep of the places we've gone through, starting from whatever's closest to where we are now.
Okay. So, the quickest way to get back to the beginning of this dungeon is down the southern hallway. As you are walking down the southern hallway, go ahead and make me perception checks.
Okay, and are we all going as a group, or how are we doing this?
I would say as a group.
Hey, natural 20.
We're going down the southern hallway?
That's the quickest hallway to get back to where you were before. If your plan is to go back to the previous chambers.
Yeah,
Oh my
to go
God.
back to the previous.
Boom.
Yeah,
Wow.
2 natural 20.
Why couldn't I roll that
checks.
for the
Very nice.
door?
I will be right back. I have to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
I won't be but a minute.
I also have to pee, so I'm going to take this opportunity to go as well. We'll
Right.
take like a 2-minute bathroom break.
Let's
come
take
back
a little, take a little, pause the recording, are we?
Yeah. And different kind of fuck. Okay. So the natural 20s plus the 23. As you guys are walking down the southern hallway, the three of you notice it at once. You're like, oh, that's weird. You look, you're going down the hallway, and you, out of the corner of your eye and your peripheral vision, as you're kind of traveling down this passageway, some of the bricks in the wall are of an odd color. They don't match the rest of the stonework.
Interesting.
Okay. Can I, with my 29, does this mean to me that having been in castles and keeps, does it mean that there's been some recent either repair damage or new or old construction?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, God.
It's hard to tell exactly what that means. It's like I will say with the perception that you have, the bricks that are oddly colored and shape and misshapen, compared to the rest of the architecture here, are of a different color and spread out throughout the wall. It's not like one section of the wall is entirely different bricks. It's like one brick out of several in a different spot on the wall is of a different color, and then there's another one, and then there's another one.
Yeah. All right.
It's interesting. Could I investigate a bit further?
Yeah, go for it.
See what happens.
Sure.
Oh,
Wow. 32. Okay.
you're like, oh, I bet you this is what it is, and you push in one of the bricks, and when you do, it stays in it. Like you push it into the wall, and it clicks a little bit and stays there. And you do the same with the other bricks on the wall, to the point where they're all recessed, and the wall then you watch as the bricks slide and rearrange themselves, so that each brick that you pressed forms a like a 6 foot tall, 2 foot wide doorway that then opens up to reveal a hidden passage. Down this hidden passage is a very similar layout to another room that you've already been in, where you look to your right and there is a short staircase and a brazier at the top of it.
Interesting. Do I see other passageways leading off the side, or is there just the one?
It's just this one chamber. It's a small square room, and then immediately to your right there's a short staircase that goes up to the brazier.
Well, I think I will go up there and take a look at whatever might be at the top of the stairs there. Another brazier and plinth potentially. So
yeah, again, very similar to the previous room. There's script written around the outside of the bowl, and on the inside there's a small puddle of fresh blood kind of pooling at the bottom.
Okay, well, unless somebody else knows how to read whatever these runes are, I am low on options other than taking 10 minutes to ritual cast comprehend languages so I can decipher whatever the runic script is. Because I know a few languages, but if this isn't one of them, oh well.
Yeah, it might not be a bad idea to do that.
Okay. I would just ask that someone else keep watch while I'm taking the time to do that. So,
Okay.
let me make sure. Yeah, just once that's going, it doesn't take concentration. It just is on for an hour. So, although I will have to touch anything I read, so that's always risky. So, all right, taking the 10 minutes to do that. If anybody has something else they would like to do in the meantime, actually, hey,
I can go cast my other spells on the door. See if I can get it open or unlocked.
if you're wanting to, I would say if you're going to go back that way, take someone else with you. Though I'm not in love with splitting the party, but like if someone could stay here and guard me while I'm, you know what? No, let's just. I really don't want to split us up. So
okay, it's only 10 minutes. I can wait. I can always pray.
It just one thing that could happen in the 10 minutes. Chance, you have identify as a spell, right?
Nope.
You don't have identify. Oh, sorry.
It's not on my list. I couldn't take it if I wanted to.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're the only one with identify at the moment.
I don't know why.
Like it's not by choice. I would have loved to have taken it if I could have, and I accidentally just called roll 20. Fuck.
The other
well.
The other person with identify was Strovan.
Righto. That's unfortunate. All right. Well, okay. We'll worry about the 5th mystery potion later. Meantime, I think it's important to read whatever's on this bowl. So I'm gonna take the 10 minutes to ritual cast comprehend languages so that then I can decipher, hopefully, whatever this strange script is.
Okay. As anticipatory as the moment is, you are unharassed by anything as you complete your ritual casting of comprehend languages. As you touch the bowl and your eyes flare with arcane light, you are able to understand this language, this ritual that's written on the outside of the bowl has 2 functions. One depends on how much or what function you want to accomplish with it. The bowl is half of a key and also a method by which one can spawn the necromantic construct blood knights that you have been fighting.
Oh, neat. Well, that's potentially useful but gross. Okay.
In either
Has
case, you know that it requires some sort of sacrifice to accomplish said magic. And by sacrifice, it's pretty clear that that means some form of blood.
Well, I guess we know where the other bowl is. So the other bowl might be the other half of the same food. So I
The blood could be
guess
the blood of the sacrificed, or it just could be a catalyst blood. There was a dead creature in that other lab,
that's true.
but no shortage of blood if it's to anoint, or if it's the blood knights used to be alive, maybe it was their blood. Either way, this is dark. This is dark magic here.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it seems like it requires fresh blood. So whatever might be staining the floor back in the lab probably isn't going to do it. So okay.
So, small follow-up question. With that in mind, how old does this thing look? Like, does it look like it's like has the metal like oxidized at all, or like any way to kind of maybe gauge its age as someone who works with antiquities for a living?
Mm-hmm. The inside of the bowl is stained with old blood, as well as a small pool of still liquid newer blood. So this has been in use before, and probably for a very long time, and has also been recently used.
Okay.
Well,
the brazier itself, I would need, go ahead and make me a, what would this be? I guess a history check to compare it to other relics you may have seen or know about, plus your historian die.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe comparing it to like the layout of the area around it. In regards to like its age.
Yeah. Give me the history check with the thing. Okay. 27, still great. These braziers are decidedly mismatched with the general decor, I should say. It seems like these were placed here not too long ago, perhaps created specifically for these chambers in a specific way. The brass of the braziers is relatively untarnished, given the fact that this is a castle that's over several millennia old. So these likely were not here. These likely were not here for too long, or the enchantment is keeping them in a state of untarnished.
Yeah. Magic does tend to make artifacts last longer, and at least in Chance's expertise in regards to keeping their good condition.
Yep. Kept me alive for 1,000 years.
Yeah, but Chance will make a note of it to the rest of the group that these are definitely younger than these chambers.
Not original construction. Got it.
Yeah, it doesn't. It looks like these were not part of any kind of original construction for this place. Just judging by the, judging by like the rest of the other metal constructions that you've seen, aka the statues upstairs, it's not of the same make. It's different, and the language around the bowl. Does your spell give you the language that it is, or does it just say that you can understand it?
I don't know. You know what? Let's see. I don't know if it actually specifically. No, just as I understand it, it doesn't say. Doesn't say that I know what the language is. So I just comprehend it. I don't know
you just
that
know what
it's
it says. But
necessarily.
Is there any way to like tell what a language is, even if you can't speak it? Like, oh, I recognize that script, I just can't read it.
it would be. It would be some sort of intelligence check. I would say a history check to recall if you've ever seen it before, or a general intelligence check to see if the script is recognizable to you. I will say that the history one, the history one will be easier DC to make than the general intelligence one.
All right. I'm assuming I don't get my profession die with this.
No.
Yeah.
This would be a chance for everybody to roll.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Sure.
Or
Okay
not.
then.
Look, this is Chance's bread and butter. This is literally his job.
I'm good without. Yeah, if others have gotten it, there's something else I'm actually more focused on than the actual language itself. So,
Sure.
I'm trying to figure out while they're kind of figuring out what the language might be. About based on the blood stains in the bowl, how much blood goes in the bowl to fill it up as full as it's been filled? If you know what I mean, like what's the approximate
What's the highest
capacity?
stain?
Yeah. Basically, like, am I thinking a few ounces, a pint, a gallon, or you know?
So give me.
I don't know what that would be.
I don't know. That would be a check. I mean, you can tell that the bowl holds a lot of blood, and it has been used to hold a lot of blood as well.
A lot of blood, yeah.
So with your comprehension of the text around, like written around the outside of the bowl, you'd think that the two different functions it have two different amounts of blood that they require.
Okay, so I would think that the blood knights would take a lot of blood since they're made of blood, but the key function might require a bit less, but I don't know how much less. So.
On a natural 20 history check to recall script, it is this language is it's not a language that you've ever seen written down, but it has remnants of 2 or 3 different languages in it. In the way that some of the characters are carved and in the structure of how they're positioned, this has remnants of on a natural 20. This has remnants of Abyssal. It has remnants of Elvish, and perhaps most importantly, it has remnants of Necril.
Remind me, what's Necril?
Necril is the language of intelligent undead. It's a language that only they share.
Well, it makes sense where we are, what we've seen.
So, Necril. Let's see, Necril, Abyssal, and you said Elvish?
Yes. There's elements of all 3 languages in the script that's written around this thing. This seems to be like a custom-made script to accomplish a specific goal.
Yeah, it looks like it's like Chance isn't a wizard himself, but still a known thing that like wizards will have they will very often have like their own version of their what's the word?
They have their own shorthand
notation
for doing magic stuff. Yeah. Part of the reason why it takes so long to copy spells into a spell book in the first place is because you have to interpret the wizard's shorthand, the one who wrote it. In this case, this is it's a made up language it's one that only the creator of it would understand or would be able to read in any capacity.
Oh.
Except through magical means, which you have currently going for you.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, Chance will relay that to the group, kind of pointing out the different like letterings and like this is Elvish script. You can tell by the way that the lines are a bit more flowy here. The jagged lines, it's abyssal. Necrol, that one tends to be a bit more dependent on the culture of the undead that wrote it. So that one you could have very different variations of the script.
Well, this may be a tangent, but we fairly recently encountered creatures that at one time in the distant past were elvish and then were elves and then got altered. So I don't know if that has anything to do with this, but
that might account for the elvish with the abyssal mixed in. I don't think that would work for the that would explain the necro, because necro is very it's a language spoken almost exclusively by sentient undead.
It's meant to be used in necromantic rituals and in the creation of specific higher level undead.
Yeah. So, right, probably.
It's not gonna like a mindless zombie or a ghoul is not gonna understand necrol. It's not gonna understand instructions in necrol. But a necromancer who's looking for necromantic rituals would perform those rituals in necrol with necrol script, and something like a wight that commands other undead would use this to essentially influence the mindless underlings in some way and communicate with other commanders on, say, a battlefield or an army of undead. This is everything. All of this is something that you have read before. You have read accounts of, specifically revolving around the effort to stop the breaking before it happened. Specifically fighting certain cultists who had command over undead armies.
Now we're getting into the...
Now, the question that I'm curious about is... Now, out of curiosity, on the Elvish scripting, since I'm able to at least... Since I can read Elvish, on the Elvish elements of this little customs... like self-made coded language, is it like old Elvish, or is it the more modern interpretation of Elvish that's more current?
You can't tell. It's because it's not full Elvish.
No.
It's not written in Elvish, right? It's the script itself has elements of what Elvish is written like. That's what you pick up. It's not like you can tell the specific dialect or anything from it. You can just tell with the way that it's written in this language. It's like us looking at Arabic or something. Like we know that looks like Arabic, but we don't know what it says. And if you were to see something of a similar font, you would be like, oh, that kind of looks like Arabic, but you wouldn't necessarily know if it's Old Arabic or New Arabic. It's a stylistic choice.
I just figured I'd check at least on that, because when you talk about because there's even in English there's cursive and there's normal, the more modern just standard.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason why I figured I'd at least ask about that.
Okay, so it looks like from the key perspective, if this is part of a key that goes to the door that we've seen earlier, if it's part of that, this and the other brazier might be a way to get in, but we're going to have to bleed to do it, and the question is, how much? So...
Well, we'll come back to this. We still have other places we haven't looked at.
Okay.
I'm hesitant to mess with anything necromantic in nature, because that tends to... Necromantic magic is never good for the soul.
Gaddis is 100% against the use of it, and it would make him very uncomfortable, even to open that door to participate in any kind of ritual or
Right.
thing like that.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
where to next? We at
Yeah,
least
what's
have-
the next closest spot we haven't been to yet?
Further south in that corridor,
Yeah.
past the hidden passage.
So that
Where
you
else?
have, there are a number of rooms upstairs you have not been to, and there are.
Oh, the sacrificial chambers are just there's doors, there's passages beyond them.
Well,
They're
there's
not dead
there.
ends?
So if we're you guys are on a map, right? Let me see if I can maybe draw this for you.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna move everybody into this room so you can see what I draw.
Oh, hey. Lab.
So if the room is like this. Wait, what the fuck? Where did that go? Okay. Hopefully you can see. Can you see a little rectangle I drew?
Yep.
Okay. It didn't appear for me, but sure. And then
Yep.
if that's the rectangle, and then there's this like triangle shaped room at the top of it that you're aware of. You have not been to the bottom right corner of that room. You have been everywhere
Okay.
else. You also know that there are a number of skeletons in this like general area of the room, or zombies rather, the coral corpses that you haven't dealt with yet.
Mhm.
So if you wanted to go and deal with those, just to get them out of the way, you absolutely could. There's also a bunch of rooms upstairs off of this chamber in elsewhere in the castle upstairs that you have not been to yet.
Oh. Where are the stairs? The stairs that led up to the sacrificial room?
No, the stairs that lead up where you came from, to the room with the acid cauldron and in the throne room and everything.
Yeah.
Right. Mm.
Those stairs are to your south.
I guess I'm okay with investigating to the southeast, clearing out those shadow
Sure.
corpses.
Well, I'm okay with that. Let's clear the enemies in the area so we can move around a little more safely.
That seems like a good idea.
Okay.
Although if I'm moving down there, I'm definitely going to do so sneakily. So, because
Yeah. You guys can all make me stealth checks if you want.
I seem to survive better when I go.
Well, this is going to be hilarious.
I want to double check pass without.
Less than an hour. But I have spent 10 minutes with that ritual caster of comprehend languages. So,
It does. Well, you'd still have it up though. Excuse me.
All right, so that'd be then a 22 for Chance and a 31 for Fuego.
20 for Gaddis, and more than that for Sarah.
19 for Sarah.
So you guys are fine. You can get the drop on these guys if you want to. Not a problem at all. So let's do this. Okay. Go ahead and do your go ahead and do initiative for yourselves here.
This is also going to be awesome.
Whoa!
Yes. I rolled a 2. It's just as well, so I know who to heal when it gets to me.
Okay, that's a 1.
Come on, roll 20.
I believe in you, roll 20.
I don't.
Good.
6 for that guy.
All right. Well, we're in control of this fight so far.
Cool.
How does it even work?
Negative? Is he dead? Is he the equivalent of standing facing the wall, oblivious?
So
Nazi guard syndrome?
he rolled a. It looks like he rolled a natural 1, which is the lowest he can do, -2.
So he's not in the fight.
He's
He's
got
in the fight.
basically a -1 to initiative. And there's an 8 on that guy.
So yeah.
Okay, let's organize this. Go to combat. Okay, so getting the jump on corpses that don't that haven't noticed you, because coral's growing out of their eye sockets, is fairly easy. Go ahead and give me your rounds there, everybody except for Hieronymus.
Yeah.
Okay. I would probably try to stand in such a direction that I can get as many of them as possible in an effect. So I don't know exactly where they're all positioned, but I want to do this if I can. So,
Okay, 30-foot cone.
yes, I don't know how many of them I can get in that without catching the party. So
You're only going to be able to get, at this point in time, you're only going to be able to get one at a time.
really,
Because they're spread out throughout the room. So what I'll say, they're in these chambers. It's not just one chamber filled with zombies. It's like 2 in one room, and then down a hallway, 1 in another room, and then off to that there's another side passage with another zombie in it.
I'm not going to waste that if I only see one.
Yeah. So if you drew them all into you with something else, then that would be more useful. But at the moment, you've only got one target that you can potentially hit with any kind of AoE, and that goes for pretty much everybody. Like the 2 closest zombies to each other are in the same room, and they're 30 feet apart. The other ones are like behind different walls and stuff. So they'll, if you attract them to you, you can get them maybe in a bottleneck down a hallway. But at the moment, they're too spread out to affect any more than one at a time.
I plan for eventually, but for right now, I'll probably just go with something a bit more modest then. So we'll do that instead. So
okay, go ahead and make your attack roll. At advantage because you're hidden.
Yeah. Let's see if I can do that. Right click on it to do that, right?
If only you got sneak attack on spells.
Wait, no.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, this isn't the arcane trickster from back in the day.
Yeah, I just don't know. I think if I click chill touch, it'll just do a regular attack roll, right? So,
You should.
Let's find out what happens. So, advantage, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Here we go.
Yeah,
21.
Cool. 21 hits, 15 points of necrotic damage. I'll give you an option 1, 2, 3, or 4.
3.
Okay, sounds good. That's the one I figured you would pick.
Right.
Okay, cool. 15 points of damage to that guy.
Okay.
Anything else?
Let's see. I don't know what the setup is like where I am, but if there's some kind of corner I can move around and hide behind, I will definitely do that because I don't know, hiding is useful at times.
Yeah, this whole bottom section is a maze of tight corridors, so you could definitely get behind a corridor and hide.
That's not me killed yet, so anyway.
So while he makes his stealth check, Selro, we're gonna have you go next.
Okay. Boss action, rage. Come on, get your sheet. Thank you. Let's see here.
Yes.
Wilson Pike. Dab. advantage. 5 feet away from them. Zip.
If you want to avoid taking damage when you hit them, you have to roll a disadvantage, which means a normal roll.
Even if I have a ranged attack?
Yeah.
No ranged.
If it's a melee attack against the creature, you take damage.
I'll just take the damage.
Okay. So yeah, 23 is going to hit, 24 damage. Do you want the one that's already damaged, or do you want an undamaged one?
I'll take the one that's already damaged.
Okay. That's 24 points of damage to that. Oh, you know what? You practice piercing damage, yeah?
Yeah.
They're immune to piercing damage. I think you were using your axe before to deal slashing damage, right?
Yep.
So they are immune to piercing.
I pull out the hammer, thunderbolts.
Go ahead and take 1 point of piercing damage. Already
to
reduced
that in
from
a
3.
minute. Yep.
Sure. There's 27. Yeah, sure. 27 points of damage. This thing's almost dead. It's very close to dead.
Bonk.
Take another 1 point of piercing damage from that second melee attack. And then, is there anything else you want to do?
Nope, turn.
Bonus action movement. Okay. Fuego.
Fuego's gonna just run at the nearest one and bite it 3 times, or until it dies.
Okay.
Whichever one happens first.
There's one has 3 hit points left, and the other ones are untouched. Which ones do you want to go for?
How far, or what are the distances total?
The closest ones to you is about 20 feet away. There is one 30 feet away from that, and then there's 2 up another hallway, one of which you can get to. So let's say you can choose an undamaged one in the north, or you can choose an undamaged one in the south.
Let's go for the one in the south.
2 or 4, probably the best ones to go for.
So yeah, the one in the south is getting bit 3 times.
Okay. Do your attacks.
Oh wait, no. It's piercing damage, so never mind. Actually.
Yeah. Have immunity to piercing.
I mean, it would be immune to the fire damage.
It would not be immune to the fire damage. You're correct.
Fuego's gonna hold his action to bite anything that gets within range.
Okay, so he'll just guard dog chance.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of,
hey, that one that has like no health.
he is.
It's getting splashed.
Sure.
Splashed with
Dexterity
lava.
saving throw. These things have -2 to dexterity, so I doubt that this is going to be a thing. Yeah, 3. Okay. So it's a DC of 5 plus the damage taken. I don't think it can physically make that check. Con save. It has to roll like a natural 20 or a 19 to survive this. Nope, it dies. It melts with acid. Okay, cool. Yeah, lob a ball of acid around the corner, melting the one that Selra's in front of.
Yeah, Chance kind of just like leans around the corner, just spits.
Hawktua. Okay, that one's dead. We'll move that from the initiative order. We have.
I'm just interpreting the summoner's spellcasting.
Sure.
For a lot of it is just coming from him rather than from a foci.
The Shadow. Okay, so this is the northern one. This is zombie number 2. He's going to wrench himself from the wall and move down So this would be fine.
And just for the record, if I had to step away for any reason, that's basically what chance to do is just to keep acid splashing because they have terrible decks and.
Yeah. Fair enough. It does. It has to dash to get up to you, but it does get within range of Fuego. So go ahead and make his reaction attack. Does
23
hit.
for 6 fire.
6 points of fire. Sounds good. Take 3 points of piercing damage. And Hieronymus.
You know what I've been forgetting?
Yes.
My temp HP that I get. This is whenever I roll initiative.
Oh, yeah.
So I've been taking a lot more damage than I probably should have.
Should probably roll that. Hieronymus, you are up next. You just watched a corpse shamble around the corner, and then the big elemental dog bite it.
Yeah, I'm going to take a look at. Well, are there any that haven't been hit yet?
The only one that you can see is blocking the hallway to the rest of them, and it has taken 6 points of damage.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the one with the most. Well, which one is the most dangerous right now? I imagine that one.
The one like 10 feet in front of you.
Yeah, let's go for him. We're going to go Sacred Flame.
Okay. That's another dex save for me. -1.
Yeah, I think once we figure. Yeah, I think once we figured out that these things are just.
They're like.
Yeah, they're almost.
They're zombies that
forgotten.
break, shatter. Go ahead and roll your damage for me.
All right. Which is hold on. Where is it?
It's 3d8 radiant damage. Should be on your list of things.
I think it is. Let me see if I can find it. It's so hard. These so small.
I know.
Sacred Flame. Here we go.
Yeah, 19 points of radiant damage. It's could be a lot of damage. Okay. If it had any blood, it would be bloody.
It's currently crumbling.
Yeah, it's slowly burning away. It's been hit with holy fire and normal fire.
Okay.
Okay. Moving. I think that's all you can really do, unless you want to back up away from it a little bit.
Yeah, I might back up a little. Well, what's around me? If there's room to back up 10 feet, I'd like to put a little bit of space in front of me.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you bet. There's a long hallway behind you, so you're able to back up
That's fine.
as far as you want to go. Okay. Corpse number 4 is going to shamble up 20. 20 should get it in the range of Selra. So it's going to wander up to you and then use its volley of glass. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw. Sick.
21.
Does it roll it for me? Yeah, 8. 8 divided by 2 divided by 2. So 2 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Okay. And then corpse number 1 is going to begin to move. You can hear it shambling down the hallway, but it's unable to get to you this round. So you can't see that one yet, but you can hear it coming because it is very loud. All of the corpses, when they move, have this like loud, like a bag of glass dragging against stone sound when they break free of stuff, and when they shamble down the hallway, you can hear like it's almost like something's running on a bed of glass, and then when they bump into things, it's like glass shattering and tinkling on the ground. Okay, Lemuel, back to the top of initiative with you. You have a zombie right in front of you.
Okay. As far as I know, I'm hidden still, so. Yes.
I will say you're not hidden from this one, from the one that's right in front of you.
Okay.
So it's basically, it got within 5 feet of you and Fuego at the same time.
Okay. Let's see. I guess from where I am, can I back off to 30 feet away from it? Like, what's the homing setup look
If you
like?
want to disengage first or no?
I'll bonus action disengage while I'm doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. You can go back towards Hieronymus down the hallway a little bit.
Okay, I'm just making sure I still have a clear, like, I can still see it while I'm moving, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so as long as I can see it and I can still like do something ranged against it, right?
Yep.
When I move back. Okay. So all right, I will try to move back 30 and then I will try to do I'll just do this worked well before, so I'll just do that. So do chill touch again, although it'll be a regular one, so yeah.
Mhm.
And regular attack. Oh,
Sure.
okay.
14 points.
Mhm.
It is sub 10 hit points now.
I think I've done everything I can do in my turn, so end turn.
Sarah, you have a zombie that just flicked glass in your face. Didn't hurt that much.
Like, hey, that was annoying. And she'll smack him with the hammer.
Give her a go.
And roll 20 to shit itself. One moment.
You gotta get a better computer.
I don't have a computer.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Hey, looks like we found someone who needs a laptop, Dad.
Yeah.
Going
Yeah.
through some of my
project.
grandpa's old stuff, and
I'm calling it the laptop project.
yeah, my grandpa who passed away last month has a couple of old computers that we're trying to find a home for.
He had a couple of laptops, which were good laptops, but toward the end of his life, he would kind of fiddle as his memory was compromised, and he would just kind of keep fiddling with his laptops, which weren't connected to the internet. But I don't know what he could have done to it. He could have done
Probably
anything.
nothing.
I got to get it powered up, though. I need to find the right power cord, and then start it over.
Breakfast attack.
Sure. 25 for the first one. Oh, Jesus. Accidentally deleted its health bar. I accidentally did 285 damage to it instead of 25.
Oh. Nor the 5 from that, though. So it's just 20.
Okay.
Don't know why Rule Strike is on, so.
I don't know. Give me number 2.
Number 2. One moment. Okay. Okay, well.
Sure. Natural 20 is fine. It's probably dead. Yeah, very dead.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bonus action, 10 temporary hit points. There's a cloak.
And then you can move up. Let's see. You could probably get to right behind the other one that has really low hit points as well this turn.
Sure, I'll do that.
And as you do, you can see you can see that one. You're right behind that one, and then down a hallway to your right, you see another one that's coming as fast as it can, but it's also a slow zombie, so it can't move very fast. Take your 2 points of piercing damage from melee attacks, and then we'll move on to Fuego, who is right in front of the zombie. Oh, you're so close. you almost killed it. If natural ones weren't automatic misses, you would have killed it. But as it is, it only takes 5 points out of 6 points of damage.
And then
you
I take
9 points. 3 per hit. And speaking of chance,
acid splash.
Yar. Come on, -2. 6. Okay, it's dead. Goodbye. Okay. I'm assuming we're moving on to Hieronymus, right? You're just going to stay where you are?
Me?
All right.
Chance?
Oh. Yeah. Also, just for the record, I think I'm going to change one. If it's all right, because Chance doesn't really have any way of augmenting his speed, so it's going to be base 30 speed regardless. I may convert the blue bar to the temp HP bar just so I don't lose track of it.
Okay. Well, the default token I have set for speed, but I can change your default token at another time. Let me see. I might be able to do it now. Let's see. Yeah, it default. Okay, so when you change it, you change your speed I think it changed the speed on your character sheet. So set your speed back to normal. So it might have changed from what the changes you made were. I'll set that to none. Okay. All right,
It's still linking the two things. We'll mess with that in the fight.
Yeah. Okay. Hieronymus, you are up next.
Okay, I think is there just the one guy left?
There's just the one guy left. If you move your entire movement, you can get to where you can see him.
And cast then, if I can see him, right?
Yeah.
Because I'll move my entire movement to get where I can see him to wrap this thing up. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame again because it's a dex save.
Sure.
Wait, I think I just found a better way that might solve the problem regardless. Put 10 HP on Fuego instead.
That could work. So here, if I do this. Speaking of, okay, hold on. Let me reload this real quick. Trying to do too many things on Roll20 at once. It's like, I can't do it.
I know how to do it.
Like that. SPE. Speed. Update default token. Save changes. Okay, I didn't see if it rolled the dex save correctly or not in the chat. Let's see. No, it did not go through. So let me re-roll that. Okay, it got a 9. So that's a fail. 20 points of damage. Okay. It is its turn. It hasn't died yet. It's gonna come on down, and it's gonna use its glass shatter ability. So I need dex saves from Hieronymus and from Selra.
Well, this is going to be fun again. Oh,
I pass.
holy shit. The old warrior in me has awoken temporarily.
What were your results? I can't see them.
18.
That's a 20.
18 and F 20. Great. Now they're coming in. My internet might be a little slow at the moment.
Horse no.
There's it's storming a little bit outside, so I'm attributing it to that. Hold on a second. Yeah. Come on. Let me go find this thing. Oops. Damn it. Okay. Okay. 5 points of damage to Hieronymus and 2 points of damage to Sara.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lembo, you're up.
Couldn't be helped.
Okay. Let's see. So I can see that one that's left from where I am, right?
Yeah, well, I'll say it has cover from you because it's around the corner. You can see Selra and Hieronymus fighting it, but it is around a corner from you.
Okay, so I'll have to move so I can get a line on it. All right. Yeah, I guess I will move 5 feet at a time until I see it in sight. Or corners I have to go around instead.
So you moved 30 feet down the hallway last time?
I did.
Okay, so you would need that and a bonus action dash to get to where you can see it.
Okay. All right, I'll do that.
All right. So we'll say it takes 40 feet to get to where you can see it, and then you can do your stuff, and then you can move back 20 feet if you want.
All right. Sounds pretty good. So, all right, I've got a clear line on it from where I am. Right? I'm not, if I attack it, I'm not hitting anybody else. So
No, you'll be fine.
okay. All right. Well, I think I will do this. Yep, doing this.
Sure.
And lonely attack.
Oh my god, a ray of frostbell that actually hit.
Well, we don't know that yet.
Oh.
We'll see. Hey, don't.
It's just the text so far.
It's just the other game we play, the other game that Garrett DMs, the other campaign. Ray of Frost is maybe the worst performing spell we've had in our other campaign.
Yeah. Hashtag not the greatest spell. 6 points of cool damage. It is now slowed.
And
which is hilarious because you basically halved its speed.
Yep, moving back 20 feet.
Okay. Sarah, you are right in front of a zombie.
Well, I have a hammer, and this is like a nail.
It's like many nails pointed at you the wrong way.
Yep. Where are you, hammer? There you are.
Hammer time.
Hammer time. Come on, buddy.
And step. Okay. Take your 1 point of piercing damage. And
Okay.
then combat's over.
You.
Yay, victory music. Okay. Okay, you are fairly confident now that the dungeons in the basement are clear of undead.
Okay. Back to the metal door.
Not the door, part 2.
Yeah. The door part 2, the dooring.
I didn't use any spell slots, so
Yeah.
I've got 6 left. If you want me to start, I'll start. What is it? A wisdom throw? Wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep, but you can use guidance on yourself first, right? I think.
It's a cantrip. I don't know. Can I? I guess I could.
Wait for.
Let's see if I can cast it on myself.
I don't know.
One willing creature. What am I do?
Are you
Tap
willing?
myself on the forehead? You touch one willing creature.
Yeah.
And once before the spell ends, target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one ability check.
That sounds familiar.
Okay, once. So I can do it once.
Yeah.
You can do it any number of times you want to for free, but you can only hold concentration on one at a time, I think.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll cast guidance. Well, I will ask Rocco for guidance, is what I will do. And he will give me a d4 in addition to my, what is it, a wisdom check?
Check. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yup.
Oh, well,
Perfect.
do I need the d4?
No.
Just for fun, let's do it.
Okay. Sure.
26.
Yeah, 26 is enough to break any spell in the game,
Okay.
so you're perfectly
Okay.
fine.
Outstanding.
So you managed to dispel the magic on this door, making it easy enough to push open when you do. Beyond, you see yet another door. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Yeah. How many doors can we put in your way?
I'm expecting, yeah.
Okay, so beyond the metal door, at the northernmost point that you've explored thus far, there is a T-shaped intersection. At the end of the left branch of the T, there is a what looks to be a cell set up like a cage, a metal cage, that is filled with a bunch of shadow corpses all jammed together, who have like grown into each other, and are kind of like slowly over time fusing together as one kind of amalgamation of undead in this weird like tiny coral reef structure. At the top of the T, along the northernmost wall, there is a stone carving, again with a similar spiral formation. It appears to be similar to the doors that you've seen before, but made of stone, and it appears to be like a double door situation.
More doors.
To the right of that, there is another iron door, this time with a handle and a lock, down a hallway, and I want everyone to give me perception checks as well.
Okie doke. Here's the
19.
Okay. Okay.
17.
So all of you can hear just beyond the right door. You can hear a very faint whirring noise, and under if you were to approach that door, there is a subtle vibration in the ground that gets stronger as you approach it.
We found the generator room. Well, something's okay. The door has got a handle on it, though.
Yeah.
What? This room is filled with cages.
There's a large cage with a bunch of zombies in it, essentially, that are fused together.
Okay.
So they're unable to get to you, is what I'm saying. They're basically like an amalgamation of zombies stuck to a coral reef inside of a cage.
Who perpetrated these foul maritime experiments?
Okay, so and then you said there were a few doors along the north side of the key intersection, right?
There's so it's a T-shaped intersection.
Right.
Along the northern wall, before you get to either of the branches, there is a stone double doors with the same kind of spiral carving formation that you've seen on the iron doors in the past. And these are, for the record, these are large stone doors. Like, these are 10 feet tall and probably 15 feet wide each one. It's a double door situation, so it takes up 30 feet of this wall.
Huh.
And then down the right hallway is where you hear the humming and feel the vibrations from the iron door room.
Yeah.
No, we don't want to do that.
Well, I'm not seeing any kind of a handle or lock on the double doors, right? It's just featureless like the other ones with the spirals have been?
Correct.
Correct. Okay. All right. Ooh. Well, I could attempt to do the detect magic on it. You know what? This. Yeah, I'll just try that. Okay, I will turn to Hieronymus and ask him if he'd be comfortable with lending me a little bit of guidance from Caraco. Would that be
Certainly.
all right? Okay.
Yeah, he'll lay a hand on your shoulder and close his eyes and bow his head momentarily and mumble a short prayer which ends with Caraco guide you.
Okay, and with that, I will use my last third level slot that I've got to attempt to dispel magic with an intelligence roll on these double doors right here on the north side. So let's see what happens.
The double doors are on the north side of the T intersection?
Yeah.
Okay.
Intelligence. Think, and I need to add D4 to that.
So, you number one, you don't know if there's any magic on this door.
Nope, but I'm going to attempt to dispel magic as if there was.
Okay.
So it may be a complete waste of a spell slot. Let's see what happens.
I mean,
see.
we got to try. Oh.
Hey,
All right.
I have no idea if there's magic or not.
No point in rolling the D4, is there?
You know what?
No.
I'll just do it for later, just in case. You never know.
Well, you've got
So future time. So
Well, I can still cast spell. I can still,
you have 24 seconds to use your guidance before it goes away.
yeah, I got.
Quickly, contemplate the meaning of the universe.
Yes, quickly.
You know what? For kicks, I'm actually gonna go for broke. I have 1 4th level slot, and I'm gonna use that one. So
Okay.
that will,
Nice.
yeah. So one more
The next-
intelligence roll. Let's see if
the next
this
battle-
one-
The next battle is going to be a fist fight. The way we're going.
Yeah.
I mean, speak for yourself. I've been using cantrips this whole time.
All right.
But yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to do the same thing.
Normal intelligence.
I
do
still have
that.
slots. Oh,
23,
come on! There it
and
is.
I will add a +4 to that.
You suddenly got so smart.
All right. Let's see. Roll 1d4. See what that does. And that should be a 26 total.
6. There's
Sure.
no way that's not working.
Okay. Well,
If
I mean,
magic on the door.
any magic that would have been on this door otherwise, whether you were aware of it or not, is now gone.
Okay.
Before it, like there was no, it was just a door. There was nothing on it.
It may have been nothing.
You don't know. You have no idea.
The
Well,
left spiral doors had magic, so I'm guessing it did. Who knows?
I mean, it's a safe assumption. It's still an assumption.
Yep.
let's go.
Watch it
yep.
be the door to the kitchen.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go see if
Or the door to the bathroom.
Door to the
The
bathroom.
double doors to the most luxurious
The
bathroom.
door to the game.
in an,
I mean,
in an
this
underwater.
is a palace.
Well, it's under the This is some nefarious, evil Dexter's lab down here.
I mean, fair, but if you're used to living in luxury, you're not gonna stop the luxury just because, oh, this is my evil lab.
Right. My evil luxurious lab is what you want.
My evil lab
Yeah.
must have evil shit in it.
will,
The pillowcases are made out of real flesh.
I will still go up to the door and make an investigation roll just because I have been getting a little paranoid lately, to be perfectly honest with you.
Sure.
Because-
It's not paranoia when they're actually out to get you.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, just
Excellent.
22. 22
22.
investigation.
It's a big old heavy stone door. It's going to take a lot of strength to move this door. Either
Well, I
this
will-
is a Selra situation where she's going to have to really push on it, or you can all work together to try and make the check easier.
Yep, I will do my very, very small part with my 11 strength, but I'm going to be like, Barbarian, gonna need a hand here.
I push.
Anybody else wants to lean in? Fuego.
I push.
Okay.
And-
Go ahead and
So we're over here with a fucking.
have Selra make a strength check with advantage. Sure, that's fine.
25.
Well, there you go.
Easy enough.
Eee.
27.
So trying as hard as you can, you begin to push on one side of the door, and you manage to push it so that it slides just enough for you to be able to get inside. On the inside of the door, you see it's an octagonally shaped room made of stone with pillars at the corners, and you can see there is essentially a pentagram platform on a platform at the center, suspended by stone bridges over what appears to be a pit of some kind that is kind of glowing with this weird green light from below. You can see there are several stone kind of semi-rectangular plinths that are at the corners of the pentagram central platform. and each one of those has a glowing skull embedded in it that faces the inside of the pentagram. The whole room here crackles with this this magical energy that some of you have felt before when you've been in the middle of a wild magic storm out on the open sea. And there are arcs of green lightning that you can see that flash underneath the platform. Looking at this setup, the wizards can go ahead and make me intelligence arcana checks.
Okay.
And by wizards, I mean Lemuel and Chance. Chance would know this
All
too.
Yeah,
Well,
this thing looks like potentially like a summoning circle. That's how it looks to me, at the very least.
It's okay. I get it. A summoner is like a wizard, but actually with friends. My feelings aren't too hurt.
Sure.
Summoners that they force to be with them.
Look. Chance has a 16 in charisma. He's perfectly capable of making friends without being a summoner. He's just too much of an ass.
This is true. Just because I'm good at it doesn't mean I want to.
Exactly.
Sure.
Just 22.
22 and 24. This is most definitely some form of conjuration platform. This is either a teleportation circle or something of that like. It's meant to move things.
On that note, if it is a teleportation circle, would it be possible to take some time to discern any kind of sigil sequence for it?
So here's the thing: this teleportation circle is not the teleportation circle spell as you know it. It's not a setup for a permanent circle. It's more like it's a way to teleport somewhere, and the destination you don't know. It's not even a circle. It's a pentagram shaped platform with a pentacle inside of it. But no circle drawn, no other arcane symbolism. But there's definitely energy here, and it can most certainly be used to transport something.
This feels like some black circle shit.
Well,
I have a question, though my character wouldn't know about it.
I might have an answer depending on your question.
Does this circle look similar to the one we found in Hadrigan's house?
No.
I don't.
Okay.
No. This is
okay.
This is by the way, this is a very large room. This is not a small room. This room is 70 feet across easily. The platform in the center itself is a 20-foot, basically 25 feet at the widest point between two corners of the pentagram.
Okay, so it could potentially be used to teleport something not small.
Correct.
So
or this was this could have been any number of things. If this was this is clearly part of the castle, so this was used while the castle was still functioning. This is not like the other stuff where it looks like it was installed later. No, the nature of this might have changed or have been changed. You don't know, but this seems to be something that was intended to be down here from the onset of constructing this place.
I guess I might investigate one of the skulls to see if there's any kind of, I don't know, information or potential triggering device or anything like that as part of it.
Okay. Make me either an investigation check or an arcana check.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, investigation.
Okay.
27.
So with a 27, the skulls that are embedded in the kind of it's not a platform. It's like a plinth. It's like a plinth basically. It's like a weird kind of like trapezoidal structure. There's one skull embedded in each one. There are 5 of these at each corner of the pentagon-shaped central platform. Each one has some form of skull in it. Each skull in the center of its forehead has what looks to be a gemstone of some kind. A very finely cut deep green emerald that is embedded in the forehead of each of the skulls. On an investigation check on these things, the skulls are mounted on these pillars and do not appear to be part of the original construction. Like this is not this is like someone put this on here and affixed them to this to these 5 platforms for a specific purpose. Most likely post construction of this room.
Yeah, someone's making.
So this room was like this in construction, but someone has taken this room and changed its purpose after a certain period of time.
Okay, another detail I'm looking for, which probably doesn't matter, but are the skulls all mostly similar in shape? In other words, do they look like they would be from different species, or I don't know if do all 5 skulls basically look similar, or basically the same?
It'll be a medicine check.
Medicine check? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give it a try, but I'm not great at that, so. Let's see what happens. Just a 16.
Okay. 16 is enough to tell that all of these skulls are elven.
Huh.
You also note that while you can't see around the back of each one, on the sides there appears to be some damage to the skulls. It looks like they were shaved down, almost. Like something was scraping against the sides of the head at some point to shave down something on the skulls.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Where on the skulls is it shaved at?
On the temples and around the back of the head.
Hey, wait. Haven't I seen elves recently who had something special on their temples and around the back of their heads?
Every elf that's in Goldagnir right now.
Huh. I am going to share this information with the group. I think these are these particular elves are almost certainly sea elves or coral elves, whatever you want to call them. So they're,
Ahimar elves.
Ahimar elves. And yeah, I think it is also safe to say that these skulls are in fact, organic. They're not fake. they're naturally derived real skulls. So,
does that mean that elves have been sacrificed in this room? I mean, there's some dark purpose, obviously, going on here.
You can make an insight check.
Okay.
Wow.
Most likely not sacrificed in this room. But the fact that the skulls are Ahimar means that these were mounted after the breaking.
That makes sense.
These were put in place to serve their purpose sometime after the CLs were mutated to become Ahimar.
Hmm. Okay. Well,
Okay, I have a question that I feel the need to ask. How, like, looking at the circle as is, if Chance were to picture this room without the skulls, potentially changing the usage of this room in regards to the magic, what would be the most likely in his expertise with summoning without the skulls?
Make me an Arcana check.
Bonuses, penalties?
No.
All right.
Straight
Just figured I'd check on either direction.
16. It's hard to tell. This room could be used for a number of purposes. It depends. It all depends on intent. But this was a multi-purpose room for a very powerful wizard at some point. Having a room that can be used for magic rituals that has a permanent circle engraved in it is very useful for a number of different things. For summoning things, for performing rituals of some kind, of many different kinds, actually. Potentially for a teleportation utility, if they had that ability down here. Currently, this has been bastardized, likely by someone who didn't realize or didn't need the full scope of it, of what it would normally be capable of, and it has been solely converted to some form of conjuration, teleportation thing.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. The chance will say that out. He'll say this out loud. Half the reason why, the reason we were given as to why we were needing to help them into Goldagnir to get them out was that there was no. Is that any normal magics couldn't get them out of here due to everything else.
well,
So if this is here, and this is relatively recent comparatively, that means there's a non-zero chance that someone has been in and out of this place before now.
well, one possibility that exists within that possibility is that this, whatever kind of teleportation or conjuration capacity this has, may either only be able to receive or might only be able to do things sort of locally, like around the reef. In other words, it might have its uses, but it might have some limitations. Just because it's a teleportation device doesn't guarantee that it's a teleportation device that circumvents the magic of this place. It may still very much be bound by it.
Do we know what, by looking at it, what the function is? Do the wizards know? Because
The wizards figured
isn't
it
there
out,
a
yeah.
difference between a summoning circle or a summoning, machine and teleportation?
It's a slight
Teleportation is
difference.
going somewhere, but summoning is bringing something. I don't know if they're two or
They're
if it
two
does
sides of the
both,
same coin.
and we need a source of power. Is the pit? Is there energy in the pit that?
Oh yeah, this whole room is crackling with energy, and there's a lot of
okay.
like green lightning happening beneath your feet.
Yeah. Okay.
So whatever function it serves, it can serve it with a lot of power. Maybe enough power to get out of this place, and maybe not.
What function would this serve for whoever built it? That's what I'm thinking.
Good point.
What other purpose? Obviously, could it be that someone's down here working and this is to leave, or could it be that this is a lab where he is summoning test subjects? These elves, the crystal zombies could be, or likely victims. The blood knights could be created out of victims. Is this thing pulling victims from somewhere, from a source of, I don't know, test
Could be how
subjects?
he's getting in and out.
Is there anything else in the room that is worth researching or looking at for as far as clues to its purpose? Because I wouldn't know, my
Hieronymus
allegiance
wouldn't
to
know.
Caraco. I don't know that I would have any kind of clue. If this was a room dedicated to Caraco with all his symbols in it, I'd probably feel better. But this is obviously.
I would say that
I am at unease. I am greatly vexed by this room, and I don't like it at all.
Yeah.
Would there be any desks or piles of books or anything like that anywhere around the room?
No, not in this room.
Not at all.
No. There's one more piece of information I can give to specifically those people who have existed on this world for a while. So that would be Chance and Lemuel.
Okay.
Hieronymus wouldn't know this, and Saura wouldn't be familiar with this either.
All right. But what's the information?
I'm sorry. Did I not say Arcana check?
Oh, if you did, I must not have heard you. My apologies.
I don't remember if I did either, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'll give it a try as well.
Oh, then I rolled worse. Okay, fuck me.
All right. Well, let me see if I can do better. Maybe. Although now that I've said that, ha ha ha. Oh wow.
25.
Yeah, 25.
This is actually probably more in your wheelhouse anyway, so this makes a lot of sense. Lemuel, you have been you've been on airships for most of your life.
Yeah.
You've spent many, many days on the deck of the ship, staring upward at the clouds above you. The same, very similar, at least, pale green lightning from the massive dust storm that covers the atmosphere of the planet. This is of the same kind.
Well, that's out of place this far down close to the core. Huh.
Not necessarily. The Arcanite of this world exists because of the magical irradiation that it is made of. This close to the core, it's possible that there's some kind of Arcanite something going on down here, but it's very similar. This, on a 25, I'll give you that this seems controlled rather than random and wild, like the odd nature of this planet's massive superstorm. this is a more concentrated and contained form of energy that is similar to, if not exactly the same as, the energy that exists in the atmosphere above.
Okay, so it's artificially generated, contained lightning storm energy, more or less. So
Yeah, it's pure raw magical power that manifests as lightning.
okay.
Okay.
Good to know.
That was placed here.
Yes, that has been, well, this place has become a gathering place of power. That much is clear. Like, this whole room is suffused with power. For what purpose, that is yet to be determined, but you can speculate as much as you want.
Well, I guess I could see what happens if we put something in the middle of the pentacle. I don't know if it'll do much, but
You would have had to walk up to it to see anything with this, but you. So I'll also say this: in order to activate anything, one needs intent. So unless you're trying to activate this thing, you're not going to get much out of putting anything in the center of it.
Right. Well, I'm trying to think what kind of intent I would want to have. I mean, mainly I'm interested in getting, I think, for right now, it would be a good idea for us to get back to the ship, but there's also still a mystery that we need to solve down here, so I don't know that I necessarily want to go somewhere else if there are still more clues to find down here as to the purpose of this strange place.
And who is using it?
And why?
And why? One person? Multiple people? Somebody's keeping a secret. Somebody who probably lived in this palace for months or years or God knows how long has developed this clearly in secret, because I think we would have been told, or we would have, I don't know.
That's what we would have been exterminated.
And I wouldn't risk using this device if I didn't know exactly what it was going to do.
Yeah.
I'm just suggesting the answers may not be down here. The answers may be in the palace, talking to, I don't know, are the elves still in the palace?
No, they've
There's
all left, so.
Yeah, they're all in Goldagnir.
Empty rooms.
It could also be defunct now. I don't know. There's new wardens in the prison, so maybe there's really nothing to do yet. The fact that we know it's here could help us in the future, but
We have another door.
Yeah, that's true. I'm okay with just checking out the more ordinary door that just kind of
we still have
on it. So
we still have two different corridors to try.
I'm okay with backing away slowly from the extremely powerful magic transportation setup of some kind, and checking out that right door that was locked. So I think I'll probably, unless anybody's super keen on doing something with this right now and has a clear intent of something to do with it, I think we might be better off just checking out the more mundane door down the right side of the intersection there. So, sound good?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go over to that one and do an investigation roll to see if it's particularly dangerous looking.
Okay.
And just 16, so
Does not appear to be trapped in any way.
All right.
It's an iron door with a handle.
Okay.
And I will also say that it is not locked, so you could turn said handle and open it.
I don't know. All right. You know what? I am going to be slightly cautious and do the trickstery thing, and I will stand back about 30 feet from the door, kind of a little bit off to the side if I can. And yes, I will use Mage Hand in an attempt to manipulate the door. Turn handle.
You can turn the handle of the door, but the iron door is too heavy to move with Mage Hand. Mage Hand has like a 5-pound limit to it.
Okay.
All right.
Well, it didn't seem to do anything bad when the handle itself got turned, so I will attempt to do things the old-fashioned way. Go into the door, touching the handle, turning the handle, opening the door. I'm going to try to do so stealthily as I do so, though, because sooner or
Make me
later
a
there's going
stealth
to be
check.
something down here that noticeable us's. So, yep.
Sure.
37.
Quiet as you can, turn the handle of the door and push it open. What you see on the inside is strange and out of place and wrong in so many ways. There are metal pipes that are protruding from the walls that go at all sorts of odd different angles into strange machinery that hums with a volume that could cover anyone opening the door that you just did. The whole place here is fairly loud, like walking into like walking into a warehouse where a bunch of people are, where everything's just echoing off the walls, and it's just this general din of conversation. But the conversation in this case is whirring machinery.
Machinery. Powered.
On your left and on your right, and at the very end of the room, you see tanks filled with viscous, opaque liquid, partially constructed out of metal, but also with glass paneling on the outside, so one could theoretically see within. It's slightly luminous, pale green liquid that is bubbling within, active in some way, as the pipes that are protruding from them pump something into these tanks that you are unaware of. At the end of the room, there is a massive version of this. Each of these tanks, by the way, is probably 15 feet tall and 10 feet in diameter. Cylinders. The one at the end of the room is easily 25 feet in any direction and about 30 feet tall. This is a massive room. And kneeling in front of said massive kind of a cylindrical containment unit, there is an individual, appears to be of pale skin, pale hair, shirtless, wearing nothing but these like ragged trousers, hair gaunt, from what you can see of their musculature, is like highly emaciated, almost malnourished or skeletal figure, who is pontificating before this kind of cylinder, this large cylinder at the end of the room. You can see this individual rising and bowing and rising and bowing in succession in front of this thing, and you watch as he raises his hands up to his sides in kind of this rapture prayer-like pose, and as he's kind of silhouetted against the glowing glass of this chamber, you see something move within it, a kind of orbular looking creature comes close enough to the glass that the opaqueness of the liquid inside no longer hides it. A massive eye, probably the size as big around as a wagon wheel. Odd, like peanut shaped pupil in the center of it, and kind of leans forward out of the viscous material and stares directly at this individual on the floor. There is what seems to be an unspoken conversation between the two. And then the individual, sensing something, whirls around and looks at you, and you see the face of a gaunt elven figure. When it stands up, however, you see protruding from its chest and from the sides of its body these like pale red slimy tentacles and tendrils are wiggling around, whipping back and forth. This individual is now aware of your presence, and it is going to be a fight the next time that we play.
Yee.
Welcome to the Eldritch Horror Laboratory, everybody.
You were waiting to use this one, weren't you?
I've held on to this one for a very long time, yes.
Yeah.
I've had the Withered Reef done for quite a while. This particular chamber, I can actually give you a visual for because we finally have a map that I have done. So there you go.
Yay.
I will show it to the recording as well as a little teaser for next time. So that is the individual on the far end over there. I'll blow up his image so you can see him.
Yee.
Oh, it's all black to me. Wait a minute.
Is your token not have video for some reason?
You might not be able to see if it's. Oh, no, it's. It's in. No. Yee.
I can see where my token is, but I can't see anything.
Oh, maybe dynamic lighting's not on? No, it's on. Oh, I don't have daylight mode on. That would be why. There you go.
Aha!
So that's the image of the guy. He's only about that big.
Okay.
But you can see kind of the...
Oh.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for the record, the eyeball thingy, I suppose I can show you as well. There you go.
Okay.
What in the sweet baby beholder thing is that?
It's kind of cute.
It's a corpse. It's a soon-to-be corpse, is what it is.
Oh,
We shall see.
absolutely.
Ugh.
We'll
And
deal
me-
with all that
and
next
me
time.
without my spell slots.
I know, yeah.
I'm gonna cantrip the fuck out of this thing.
Hey, I got at least, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I do have some high levels left.
I have 9 fireballs with this thing's name on it.
Yeah, I got 5. What do I have? 5. I have 8. I still have 12 spell slots. So I wish
We are.
And I have my trusty Morningstar.
yes. And Selra's axe. Just saying.
Yeah. Right on. Okay.
All right.
Nice.
So we'll pick up with...
And my blatant disregard for property laws.
we'll pick up with the Chamber of Secrets here next time. Next time we play.
Yes.
Until then, I'll see you guys later.
Chamber of the Ooze.
Bye-bye.
We're gonna open